We are live, we are back, and we are here for something totally unique and original. The Hammerstein Rumble. As you can see, about 2,000 fans packed up to the rafters here in the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. 2 Royal Rumble matches and 2 championship matches to take place. We know 2,000 doesn't sound like a lot. However, that was the point. We wanted to try something different. A smaller venue for a massive event. So, with all that said, I guess we might as well get to our first of our 2 Royal Rumble matches as we are on the highway to hell on earth. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I didn't realize the announcer was off. Oh, here we go. Never mind. Not sure I'll say delayed. Hell on earth, yeah! We're kicking these off with the Women's Royal Rumble here tonight. And look who comes out at number 1. Winner of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, Lexi, headed to the ring. Sorry about that opening. I don't know why the announcer took so long to start talking, but I am Rich Johnson with you at ringside as always. It's good to be back. Lots of uncertainty about MAW the last several months, but we are here tonight on a Saturday for the Rumble as we have 2 back-to-back shows. Talk about that a little bit more in just a minute. Who drew number 2? Uh-oh. Lexi might be in a bit of bother here in the early going. Amber Reeves, former member of the Bad Girls Club. She left on her own accord to do good. She was tired of being a part of that group. Her and Lexi had a hell of a rivalry last year. And so what a way to kick things off. And another little bit of trivia for you. Not only are these 2 former partners, but these 2 were the last 2 women in the first ever Women's Royal Rumble here at MAW. So how about that? They went from being the winner and the runner-up to being number 1 and 2 in 2026. Tomorrow night, exactly 2 years since MAW aired on YouTube. 2 for the show, special event. As we kick things off here in the Women's Royal Rumble, Codebreaker early on from Amber Reeves. I apologize if my voice is kind of all over the place. Running flatliner on the ground. I'm unfortunately not sitting down like I usually am, but I will do my best. As Amber drops down as number 3 already on their way. Amber really just taking it to Lexi, not even trying for an elimination just yet. Catherine Alexander, former Women's World Champion and Hell on Earth main eventer, actually. Could be looking for her next women's title and main event here. Oh! Interesting takedown there from Alexander as Lexi stops Alexander's momentum almost immediately with a neck breaker. And Amber Reeves goes right back after Lexi before she can even get to her feet. Remember here at MAW, it's irregular intervals. It's a massive clothesline turn to Amber Reeves upside down and inside out. Lexi went for elimination. Couldn't get it. Oh! Yukari Soy Hun on her way to the ring. One of the women that's been here the longest in MAW. Look out! Backbreaker early by Lexi. Just part of the first crop of women's superstars here in MAW. About 12 years ago, and MAW finally got a proper women's division. Super kick to the back of the head, and Yukari boots Lexi out of the ring. Lexi's gone. First elimination of the match from Yukari Soy Hun to Lexi. Oh boy. I don't understand what Roz is doing in this. She's the #1 contender for the Women's World title later tonight. She must have snuck her way into the Rumble without Johnny Gomez noticing. She's fighting later tonight for the Women's World title. She's in there now. As well, see, Catherine doesn't like it. As Roz hip toss. Piper Adams on her way to the ring. I'm being told in my headset that Johnny Gomez was aware Roz wanted to be in the Rumble. And he said, fine, but you got to be in the first 5 or 10. This is all news to me. Can you imagine if Roz wins the Rumble and wins the Women's World title later tonight? What would that even mean? It's a first here at MAW. I'm sorry, it seems kind of nonchalant, but it just kind of came out of nowhere. Number 7, oh boy. Business is about to pick up. The biggest woman in the division in early at number 7. Amber Reeves looks to eliminate Catherine Alexander, and she does. And look at, ooh, Amber Reeves continuing on her onslaught, goes in after Yukari. Yukari and Amber with elimination each. Yukari takes down Ripley Sky. And a big knee to Roz. If I were these ladies, I'd be getting out Ripley and then Roz. Uh-oh. Harley Quinn, another powerhouse, joins the fray. She almost see eye to eye with Ripley Sky. Big German by Roz. Every woman for themselves, massive clothesline. Oh. Amber and Harley going at it. These women just going right after each other. As Amber looking to take out Harley. Meanwhile, Roz and her longtime rival Yukari. There comes another Quinn, Cassidy Quinn. Making her way into the Rumbles where she debuted a few years back. 7 women in the ring. You can only have 8 in the ring at a time. Another MAW rule, something we can't really do anything about, unfortunately. Amber Reeves is not in a good spot. I wouldn't be there if I were her. Another superstar on the way to the ring. I need milk. Oh, big slam by Ripley to Roz. And here comes number 10. We're a third of the way through already. I can't go. Cassidy Quinn. Sorry about that, everybody. Sometimes I gotta be a dad. Nice takedown by Kimberly Carter. The Middle Earth. No. The Crimson Bell champion. I sincerely apologize. It's been a while. Nice Hurricane Rana. The ring full up of 8 women. Harley taking it to Kimberly. Gets caught by Amber. Ripley Sky taking it to Yukari. Roz and Roz, Cassidy, and Piper all under the bottom ropes. Big short arm clothesline there. What is this from Amber Reeves? Oh man! Gory bomb! I don't know why you wouldn't go for elimination after that big super kick to Amber. And now Harley! Choke slam! Ripley Sky's got Amber Reeves on her shoulders. I thought she was about to launch her out of the ring. Roz is back to her feet. Look at this combo to Cassidy Quinn. The MMA fighter getting a knee to the face. Everybody trying to go for eliminations. Piper Adams in trouble. Piper Adams eliminated by Harley Quinn. And thrown away by Ripley Sky is Harley. Ripley Sky thrown to the apron. Yukari stopped Amber from potentially eliminating the biggest threat in this match right now. The powerhouse, the absolute dominant woman that is Ripley Sky. She forearms Kimberly in the face. Oh, Yukari on the apron, eliminated! She skinned the cat. Amber Reeves is at 2 eliminations as of right now. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's the most thus far. Look at Harley Quinn with a last ride to Ripley Sky. Only Harley Quinn could do that. Amber Reeves was nearly eliminated. She held on. 10 women have entered, 20 women to go. Winner faces the Women's World Champion at Hell on Earth. Rosalind Dacia will battle for the women's title as she gets planted later tonight against Evelyn Quinn, and she begged to be in this Rumble. She came in at number 5. Amber Reeves came in at number 2. Uh-oh. She skins the cat, hangs on as AJ Richards, number 11. Oh, what a knee to the face by Harley. Harley really trying to get rid of Amber Reeves. Takes down AJ as soon as she gets in the ring. Look at this now. Oh! Looks like a Michinoku driver of sorts. I actually couldn't tell. A lot going on here. Kimberly Carter, Amber Reeves, hell of a showing so far. Could be done though. Excuse me. Suplex. Hey! And Roz nearly eliminated as Shotzi Blackheart enters the Rumble and gets kicked right in the face by Amber Reeves. Shotzi stunned. The quarter roll stunner from Amber Reeves, the Spitfire on a roll, but Cassidy couldn't even try to stop it. I didn't get a chance to talk about Shotzi Blackheart being in this. Let go by WWE a long while back, wrestling around the indie scene. Roz eliminated on the left side of your screen, I believe by Kimberly Carter. Let's see if we can get a replay here. Watch the left side of your screen. Kimberly Carter boots Roz out of the ring. Incredible. Roz, not going to win the Rumble, needs to go back and prepare for her world title match later. What an insane story. What a crazy idea from Roz. And Shotzi, another Spitfire of sorts, popping off. Everybody just brawling around the ring now. Nobody wants to be too close to those ropes. Over the top rope, both feet crash, hit the floor. Bump facelock, implant DDT by Harley Quinn. Oh, Harley and Cassidy now going at it. Cassidy tall as well. Could be against her. Hurricane Rana by Amber, who is having a hell of a run in this match. She may be heading towards the record for how long a woman has lasted in the Women's Royal Rumble. Harley Quinn, that's dangerous. That's extremely dangerous in this matchup. She's going to do it anyway. Two-time back-to-back Royal Rumble winner, Melissa Brazil. 2024 and 2025 Rumble. Harley Quinn was just eliminated by Cassidy Quinn. Melissa with a real Michinoku driver. I don't know what that was earlier. Melissa, gets dropped as AJ goes after Shotzi and Ripley DDT's Amber, who was still in this thing. A slap. Uh-oh. What's AJ got in mind here? Oh, I thought it was something crazy. Maybe it wasn't. It was a bit of a trip choke slam thing. Oh! Ripley Sky again. Still the most dangerous woman in this match. Harley's been eliminated. Harley was at least as dangerous. Look at this from Ripley Sky. Taking the two-time Rumble winner. Came out at unlucky 13. Who's next? At 14, it's a newcomer making her MAW debut. This is Julia Madison, a submission technical specialist, and she starts kicking the hell out of Amber Reeves and a knee. And she wrestles barefoot as well. She's an old school MMA style fighter. Look at her go on Shotzi. The MAW Rumbles are a great place for people to debut, men and women. We've seen so many women debut in the Rumble. AJ Richards is included in that, as is Cassidy Quinn, Kimberly Carter, and now Julia Madison. She's on a bit of a roll here, but Kimberly Carter catches her. And Reeves to go behind. Headbutt to the back of the head. And a suplex from Shotzi to Julia Madison. Shotzi not an MAW star, but it's cool to see her here in the Rumble. Our cameras are watching AJ Richards take care of Cassidy Quinn. Melissa thrown off the ropes by Julia Madison. Oh, eat defeat! Quite literally. And look at Amber going after Ripley as we see what was that, Code Red? I don't know anymore. Oh my God! A Poison Rana by Ripley Sky and Melissa Brazil. Double team by AJ and Amber to the newcomer Julia Madison. Welcome to MAW. Double suplex by Melissa and Ripley. Close on the back of Amber's head. And we're just a minute or two away from Amber Reeves breaking the record. MAW Rumbles, women don't last all that long, neither do men. I don't mean this, that came out disparagingly. The women's Rumble, damn, I keep saying women's, I don't mean to. In MAW Rumbles, people just don't last all that long. 10, 15 minutes is a super long time in these Rumbles, and Amber Reeves is looking to break the record set by none other than Alexa Bliss a few years ago. AJ Richards eliminated. Amber Reeves has got 3 eliminations thus far. The most eliminations in a women's Rumble was also Alexa Bliss. Same Rumble set 6 eliminations. Oh no, Amber Reeves eliminated. Amber Reeves, so close to breaking that record. She might have, honestly, I need to go back and check. Amber Reeves, a hell of a performance, but eliminated overall. And Ripley Sky, almost the only woman standing. Absolute domination. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God. From Lady Destroyer. Oh, look at this. Shotzi and Melissa. That'd be a hell of a match. Oh. Amber Reeves with the record of eliminations in this Rumble thus far at 3. Oh, he defeat by Kimberly Carter and Melissa Brazil. We are about to be halfway through the Women's Rumble as Kimberly Carter takes it to Julia Madison. Victoria Longcraft on her way to the ring. Been in multiple Rumbles thus far. Kimberly trying to get rid of Ripley Sky. This would be huge. This would be massive. Eat defeat for Cassidy Quinn by Julia Madison. I hate to, tell people what to do, but maybe someone should be helping. Big DDT by Shotzi as Ripley Sky is back in the ring. Oh, what a boot. Kimberly was not able to do it by herself. Backside bomb. Gory special. And Angela Lopez on her way to the ring. The other member of the Bad Girls Club heads in as Victoria Longcraft comes flying with a forearm. Look at Cassidy Quinn going right for her. Big DDT. Victoria gets tossed by Ripley. This may be the best Women's Rumble so far in MAW. This is so competitive. And oh, Shotzi thrown out and eliminated by Cassidy Quinn. Ooh, did you see that attempted boots from Ripley and Cassidy? They both tried to kick each other in the face. They both missed. Thanks for coming, Shotzi. It was very cool to see her in this. You never know who's going to show up in the Royal Rumble matches, that's for sure. Still to come tonight, like I said, Roz and Evelyn for the Women's World title. And coming up next, right after this, we're in the home, one of the homes of ECW. JT Anderson will defend his World Heavyweight Championship against Jack Rye in an Extreme Rules match. Oh, big neck breaker. Bit of payback from what happened in the summer of 2024 when JT beat Jack Rye in a street fight. All that still to come, plus our main event, the Men's Royal Rumble. And look at Melissa Brazil. What strength on Angela Lopez. As Gloria Payne heads to the ring. The danger factor just went up, and Julia Madison drop kicks the hell out of Ripley Sky's knee. Anyone can match power Ripley Sky's Gloria. Just German suplex Julia Madison, who is still in this as well. That's impressive for the newcomer. Spear! Just cuts Kimberly Carter in half, and a takedown to Cassidy Quinn. Well, I'm not sure everybody was kind of going for everybody. Ripley Sky knows. Look at the strength of Sky electric chair. Meanwhile, Melissa trying to eliminate Victoria Longcraft, who says no. running DDT to Angela Lopez and a dropkick to the face. Angela Lopez also pound for pound one of the strongest women in MAW. Arguably the strongest woman in MAW. Lots of power and lots of technical prowess in that ring right now. Oh my goodness! The two big powerhouses really going at each other. Fall away slam. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right kind of went for everybody there. Kimberly Carter in trouble. Alley-oop into Victoria Lovecraft, who was seated in the corner. She didn't appreciate that. Oh, there was elimination. Angela Lopez just eliminated somebody. The camera couldn't catch it. Melissa. Oh, that cameraman's probably fired. It's not the cameraman's fault, but Melissa Brazil, a shock elimination there by Angela Lopez, eliminating the back-to-back Rumble winner. And there goes Julia Madison, 2 eliminations in a row, and there goes Angela Lopez. Angela got 2 eliminations in a row and got eliminated herself by Kimberly Carter. 3 women eliminated just like that. The impact of those eliminations as well. Melissa's the only 2-time winner in history, and she did it back-to-back, so the only one to do that as well, as Ripley eliminates Victoria Lovecraft. Then Julia Madison, the newcomer, eliminated by Angela Lopez, and while she was taunting as Cassidy Quinn hits a hell of a maneuver there on Ripley Sky, as she was celebrating, she got eliminated by Kimberly Carter, the current Crimson Bell champion. The ring went from completely full to only 4 women left in there. Cassidy Quinn, who out of the women in the ring, I think has been in the longest. Her and Kimberly and Ripley, who am I kidding? Well, Ripley's been in since number 7. Holy sh! The Hall of Famer is here! The former Women's World Champion, one of the greatest women's wrestlers of all time, Lita, takes on Gloria Payne, but she is out of her depth right now as Ripley Sky drops her on the mat. And Gloria, though, goes after her. Hell of a surprise and awesome to see the Hall of Famer in this Rumble, Lita. As she tries to go one-on-one with Gloria Payne, and again, just a little out of her depth with these powerhouses. Number 19, another woman who made her debut in the Rumble, Sawyer Sakamoto. Hasn't done a whole lot in MAW yet. Looking to maybe change that tonight. She goes after Lita, the legend. Double underhook. What is this now? Backbreaker. And again, Ripley and Gloria, just the powerhouses going at each other here tonight. Ooh! Front head scissors, Ripley on the middle rope. As the countdown clock reaches 0 again for number 20. Ivy Styles, we're 2/3 of the way through. And for those of you wondering, I realize I didn't mention this, the Middle Earth title match between Dr. Grant and Anthony McCarthy that was supposed to take place tonight. Oh no, Ripley Sky eliminated! Holy! As soon as Ivy Styles got in there, she just chucked out Ripley Sky. Impressive, and just out of nowhere elimination. Ripley Sky lasted a while, had some crazy eliminations. Lita with a moonsault to Sawyer Sakamoto. I couldn't even finish my thought. We'll get to it in a second. Lita still got it. Number 21, Lisa Marie. Anthony McCarthy, Dr. Grant, Middle Earth title tomorrow night at 2 for the show, our 2-year anniversary. And it will be a 2 out of 3 falls match to make up for the fact that it's not happening tonight. As Kimberly Carter eliminated by Lisa. And now Ivy looking to eliminate Cassidy Quinn as well. Ivy came in and just immediately threw out Ripley Sky. Ivy Styles, another woman who never feels like she never got her due, definitely made a big impact here so far. Lilia Baranova. I just realized Gloria Payne's not in there anymore. I apologize. I must have missed that elimination. That's on me. Gloria Payne is not in there. So Lilia's by herself here. Also tomorrow night, Pat Ireland Open Challenge for the Ultraviolent Championship. And Melissa's no longer in this matchup, but she also announced the Savage Rose Invitational. I'll explain the rules of that a little bit later. as Sawyer Sakamoto's just throwing herself around here. Isabella Romel, who I was reminded is Miss Money in the Bank. So how about that? Or she was Miss Money in the Bank anyway. We've kind of reset for this year. Look at this from Lisa Marie, a legend in her own right here in MAW. As of all the women in the ring, Cassidy Quinn has been in there the longest. You can tell she's exhausted. And look at Lisa trying to get rid of Lita. Not sure that'll go over well with the fans. Emily Ramon, Rock Princess. Another woman who made her debut in the Rumble. Another powerhouse. Most of the powerhouses we thought were eliminated. Hurricane Rana from Sakamoto to Ramon. Romel drop kick to Sakamoto. I believe all three of them debuted in the same Rumble. Lilia was another woman who debuted in the Rumble. Oh, what a knee by Cassidy Quinn. Same Rumble as Cassidy Quinn, who was just eliminated by Sawyer Sakamoto. Like I said, the longer you're in the MAW Rumbles, the more of a chance you have to be eliminated. That's why you want those later spots. Snake Eyes, Lita's still in there. And goes after Barra Nova, sends her flying across the ring. Every woman for herself. Nice Russian leg sweep by Lita. It's so cool to see Lita in an MAW Rumble. Sidewalk slam. Oh man, things slowing down just a little bit. Everybody, again, just trying to maybe stay away from the ring ropes. Don't want to be eliminated. We're at that 8-person limit. Well, no, we have 7 right now. We have a space. I believe up next is number 24. Guess we'll find out for sure. That rhymes, so must be true. DDT. Andrea Lynn, I was wrong. It's number 25. 5 competitors left in the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble. Andrea Lynn, former women's champion, would love nothing more to win the Rumble and add it to her resume. Lita nearly eliminated, but holds on. Oh my gosh. Lilia Barranova taking it to Andrea. Sawyer Sakamoto hung up over the top rope. Lilia taunting in a bad position. Good Lord. Emily Ramon, did you see her throw Ivy Styles across the ring? That was absolutely insane. I want to see that again. I know sometimes I miss stuff, and I'm sure you guys do too. But check this out as we try to get to it. She would go, look at this, watch this. Half and half suplex, and look at Ivy go flying across the ring. Emily Ramon, not to be trifled with. She could win this thing if she keeps that up as she goes after Andrea Lynn. Lita with a spinning back kick. Oh, a German suplex to Ivy. Again, Emily just throwing people around, and just has to be Ivy again. Meanwhile, Isabella Ramel in trouble. Lita takes down Lilia. Look at this. Uh-oh. I thought she was going for the twist of fate. Big DDT instead. Stomping away. Face wash. Look at the punches from Lita. Big boot. You get with a smaller crowd, you can hear a lot more of the impacts. Man, those women are getting exhausted again. Sawyer Sakamoto was on the ground. Lita saw that. Russian leg sweep, thought she might be going for elimination. As JBL said, you can do all that, but you gotta get that ass over the top. I don't remember what Rumble that was, but he said it. You can find that video somewhere. Oh, Emily going after Lilia. These two both have similar styles. Everybody just runs towards each other in the middle of the ring. Andrea, it's reversed. Ooh! That's exactly what Lilia did to her as soon as she got in the ring. What a drop kick. Lita kind of drop kicked Sawyer on the ground. Isabella hanging on. Everybody trying to fight off elimination here. Lita in trouble. Lita in a lot of trouble. Lisa again. The one attempting to eliminate Lita, who hits her with a right hand. Oh! I don't know if Lilia got all of what she was going for there. She went flying through the air. And now Lita, a little bit of payback to Lisa Marie. And, oh! Simultaneous maneuvers there by Lilia and Ivy. And, oh, face planted. Lilia to Emily. 5 women left to enter. 8 women. The 8 women maximum hit at the moment. No one else will enter until there's elimination. Sometimes when you're a video game company, you gotta follow by the rules. Oh, what a backbreaker. Lisa and Lita really going at it here. Clothesline missed by Ivy. Andrea just kind of threw it herself at Lilia. I don't think she did anything. Well, she was able to pick up there. Nice trip choke. Ooh, back suplex. This is incredible. We got to get 5 more women in there. Back suplex. Oh no! Sawyer Sakamoto eliminated by Andrea. After their impressive performance at double underhook backbreaker, just eliminated. Isabella getting on a bit of a roll here. Running knee strike. Couple of kicks. It does. All Rumbles have this point where they kind of slow down. Ooh, Isabella went for a big move and couldn't get it. Oh, Ivy eliminated. Did you hear the impact? Emily Ramon may not know her own strength. She's launched Ivy out of there. Ooh, what a right hand. Oh, another elimination. I didn't see it. It's like it was Isabella Ramel. And Emily now really taking control of this match. Oh, she just kind of ignored that super kick from Andrea. Back body drop. Number 26. The thing broke. Oh, it's Zoe. It's Zoe Dacia. I think that was 27. I keep getting the numbers wrong. Zoe Dacia, Roz's sister. Roz, of course, eliminated earlier. She has a chance at the women's title later. Could you imagine if Zoe wins the Rumble? Lisa eliminated. Ushigoroshi by Zoe to Andrea. And Lita eliminated by Zoe. A massive elimination by Zoe Dacia. Eliminates Lita, number 27. Okay, I think there was a mistake there. That's Madison Osborne. Madison Osborne is in. Oh, what a drop kick. Madison Osborne has come so close to winning the Women's World Championship on multiple occasions. Okay, I apologize. I don't know what's going on. Something in the game has messed up. That is Ashlyn Rose. Ooh, back elbow. Try to ignore the nameplates at the upper right for now. Something broke. Kick to the back. And whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, Madison went to eliminate Andrea. Didn't happen. Did not happen. Again, not Ashlyn Rose, and of course the music is broken too, so we don't actually know who this is. It's Ashley Sharp as Zoe eliminated. Oh, what a big kick. I'm being told Ashley Sharp was meant to be number 30. I don't know what's going on here. Andrea eliminated. Eliminations left and right as Ashlyn goes after Madison and Lilia. Out of the women in there, Lilia and Emily been there the longest. Oh, what a pounce by Emily Ramon. I do not think there's supposed to be another competitor in this Rumble. I'm being told Ashley was meant to be number 30, which means that there was just, oh, what a knees to the midsection. There was just a mistake with the nameplates. So one of these 5 women will face the Women's World Champion at Hell on Earth in May. Big shoulder tackle there. Lilia Baronova has a hell of an opportunity, as is Emily Ramon, reversed by Madison Osborne. Lilia, mostly a tag wrestler, has never been able to break the big breaking and break out like her tag team partner Gloria did. Hurricane Rana from Ashlyn to Ashley. Those two heated rivalry last year after Ashlyn turned on not the Bad Girls Club, the Sisters of Sin. Oh, look out! Oh, what a reversal there by Lilia. Andrea would turn and bring in Ripley Sky, who's no longer in this matchup. That's why Ashley going right after her again. Reverse DDT. Ashley turning her back on everybody pretty much. Look out, Lilia eliminates Ashley. We're down to the final 4. We're down to the final 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're down to 2. Lilia Baranova eliminates almost everybody. Big kick to the face. It's Lilia. It's Madison. Something's got to give. Oh my God. Ashley, Ashlyn, and Emily eliminated in quick succession. And now Lilia. Sorry if my voice cracked there. That was an insane sequence as we're down to 2. Lilia looking to make a name for herself. Madison, who always comes so close. Uh-oh. This could be it. Lilia Baranova looking to finally break out. No, not yet. Madison, though, she still fell over the top rope. She's still in danger. She gets back to her feet. Lilia trying to create some distance. That's smart. Oh, Enziguri after a chop. Ooh, big kick. Didn't get all of it. Didn't get enough of it. Lilia able to come in. Oh, man. A unique DDT using her leg. Oh, double tie up. Double underhook. German suplex. Just wearing out Madison Osborne. And a spinning back kick before Madison could even get to her feet. Call double tie up again. Into the corner. This could be it. This is it. It looks like Madison, the runner-up in the Royal Rumble match. She survived so far. Oh my God! What a unique throw. And oh! Madison kicking Lilia right in the face. Clothesline! Madison! Madison! Madison Osborne is no longer the runner-up. Again, I think there was a mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Madison Osborne, I believe, has won the Royal Rumble. I don't understand what happened to the game. I sincerely apologize. This should be a much bigger moment. But Madison Osborne has won the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble. Again, absolutely incredible. Finally, after all these years, after busting her ass, and last year she came so close so many times, Madison Osborne will face the Women's World Champion at Hell on Earth. Again, we got to apologize for the lack of hoopla. That is honestly massive for Madison Osborne. So many congratulations to her. I know this means a lot to her. This is huge. She finally gets to the big one and will face the Women's Champion at Hell on Earth. But we got to move on to our Extreme Rules World Title match. Jack Ryan, JT Anderson. Just an incredible story here. Jack Ryan, of course, won the Call Your Shot Battle Royal last year. Called his shot. And he wanted his matchup at the he wanted his matchup at New Year, New York, which unfortunately never went down due to scheduling conflicts. We got told even better news. He'd get his match in the Hammerstein Ballroom. And he was like, cool, we'll make it Extreme Rules. Jack Rye is a former world champion, and remember, the first time he won the world title, it was because he cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase. Years and years ago, at one of the early Hell on Earths, he cashed in to make a world title match, a triple threat match, but he didn't pull a Seth Rollins. He cashed it in immediately and made it a triple threat match all the way throughout. So he's had experience cashing in things like this. But here comes JT Anderson, who we could argue has more experience in hardcore style matches. However, as I mentioned earlier, this is not the first meeting between these two in an Extreme Rules or hardcore setting. I believe MAW was on YouTube when these two had a street fight to determine the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship that at the time was held by Anthony McCarthy, and JT would win that matchup and will go on to be a multi-time world champion again. He's a 4-time world champion right now, so this, a bit of a rematch in the making, almost 2 years, at least a year and a half. But this time, the title is on the line. Let's get to introductions. My fan's not overly happy with the challenger here tonight. JT, of course, formerly from Rochester, New York. So the New York City crowd happy to see him here tonight. Jack Rye again, former world champion in his own right. This is our first of 2 world title matches that will happen back-to-back, but this one is a little bit different, as it is, again, contested under Extreme Rules. JT running right into him with a sling blade, wasting 0 time in this matchup. Right hand drop kick to the back. And I don't know, I didn't mention this earlier. Uh-oh. Hold on. Big forearm to the back of the head. But even though Roz worked her way into the Women's Rumble, the loser of this match will not be allowed to be in the Men's Royal Rumble. Johnny Gomez has made that clear to both these gentlemen. Oh, this is your one shot. If Jack loses, that's it. He doesn't get another chance in the Rumble, as JT is like, oh, knee drop. And if JT loses the World Heavyweight Championship here tonight, too bad, so sad. He'll have to go to the back of the line. Roll through, super kick. JT has been going 100 miles an hour since the bell. Jack Rye has not been able to do anything. Oh no, alley-oop. Goes flying across the ring, and now JT preparing for something. Drop kick. We'll try to reset the camera a bit. Big knee again. This has been all JT for the entirety of the opening of this matchup, and now he's got a kendo stick. Jack Rye, though, back to his feet and gets cracked. He dared JT to hit him, basically, and that JT said, you're damn right I will. 5 shots to the head, 6 shots to the head. Hooks the outside leg. This could be the quickest world title match in history. Jack Rye kicks out. I believe he's bleeding. No shock there. Standing moonsault. He took 6 kendo shots to the face. JT picks him up. JT wants him on his feet. He's groggy, but he's on his feet. And now what? A ladder! Excuse me. A damn ladder. JT has had enough. Oh no! And look at this. A bear hug. Jack Rye. A bear hug from out of nowhere. First move of the match for Jack Rye. We're like 3 or 4 minutes into this. And he gets a bear hug in. Sling blade again. Jack Rye's bleeding over. Oh man, it's like multiple parts of his face have blood on him. Ugh. JT is not held back. I don't know where this viciousness is coming from. Maybe it's a bit of the old JT, I suppose. Oh, I'm not sure what he was going for, but he didn't get it. Back body drop from Jack Rye. Jack Rye's got to get momentum going. JT's just not letting him. Oh, caught him on the when he came in. And nice boss man slam in the center of the ring, but JT went to pop back up. He's hitting the back of the head with the kendo stick. And oh, couple of chop. Oh no, just one chop, excuse me. And Jack Rye again with a bear hug. An interesting strategy from Jack Rye. Both men coming in with different ideas. JT took the route of being a violent speedster almost. As he sling blades for the 3rd time. Hooks the outside leg. Wants this thing to be over with. There's 2. Ooh, that was close. Whereas Jack Rye seems to be in a methodical state of mind here, which may not work when JT's like this. Oh God, did you hear that shot? Rush in, leg sweep. JT going back to that kendo stick. Look at the state of that kendo stick. It hasn't broken, but it's bent all to hell. Jack Rye rolled to the outside, may not. Ooh, both men threatening each other. Jack Rye makes JT drop the kendo stick. Front face lock. Look at this, delayed suplex. Oh no, JT gets out of it. And a chop block. To that left leg of Jack Rye and a drop kick. He didn't get all of it. Talking about tie up, JT breaks out. Man, I've never seen anyone take it to Jack Rye like this. Not even people like Anthony McCarthy or Xander Sullivan. This is just, JT is just on one tonight. Slow turn into a neck breaker on the floor. Now this is not Falls Count Anywhere. It is just Extreme Rules, so they're eventually going to get in the ring. Kendo stick again. Just an onslaught of us. Oh my God. Look at what's left of that kendo stick. It is destroyed. I think I even heard it explode as I start to lose my voice even. Calling this match. Oh, what a shot. I almost lost my voice calling the Women's Rumble. Now we got the Men's World Championship. We still got the Women's World Championship in just moments. And then the Men's Royal Rumble. Oh, into the barricade. Ooh, missed that draw kick. Or Jack Rye kind of blocked it. No announce tables at ringside for this one, considering what arena we are in. Smaller venue tonight. 2 backbreakers. The 2,000 plus strong are enjoying themselves. You can tell. They're a little slow to start in the opening of the first match, but they're into the show now. Is that flying shoulder tackle. Now short arm clothesline. Oh, Jack Rye looking for 2. Could it be 3 short arm clotheslines? And oh, JT, diamond cutter from out of nowhere. 2. Oh no. I know it seems weird that he does the diamond cutter, but one of his New Year's resolutions was to change up his arsenal a little bit. So instead of an RKO, he does a diamond cutter as a Fight Forever champ breaks out here in New York City. Big forearm to the back of the head. Oh no. JT wants another weapon, and it's a damn table. There's got to be ECW fans in the crowd tonight, and they have to be happy to see that table. JT went for a discus move there, didn't get it. Boot to the midsection. Oh, wait. No way! Music City Destroyer on the underside of the table. Of course, that retains the title. Pardon my language, but holy shit! What a final move! There was the diamond cutter, and look at that! The Music City Destroyer on the underside of the table. One more look. He spiked his head on the metal bits under the table. I've never seen that. His fourth reign continues. It started in November. This is his first proper defense since winning the title back from Randy Man. And he just about kills Jack Ryan in a match. That was all JT. It was go, go, go from the start. Big congrats to JT retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. The question is, can Evelyn Quinn do the same? And what state is Roz in after competing in the Women's Royal Rumble? Again, gotta say congrats to JT. That was a hell of a performance and a hell of a retention for our World Heavyweight Champion on the men's side. Such a weird story when you think about the fact that Roz decided to compete in the Rumble knowing she had a world title match later. Johnny Gomez just said that's fine, but you got to be in the first 5 or 10 because, well, you got to earn being in the Rumble when you have a title match on the same night. Never seen that before. But the rest of this story is so good. Roz, of course, the 5-time Women's World Champion, 6-time champion overall. She's a former Crimson Belt champion. Evelyn Quinn has been Women's World Champion as of tonight for 370 days. It was last month that we had a 4-way matchup to determine the #1 contender between 4 women who all tried to dethrone Evelyn last year, and none of them were able to do it. Roz was able to win that 4-way dance and get another chance to become a 6-time Women's World Champion, which is unprecedented. Hell, 5-time Women's World Champion is unprecedented. And she did okay in the Rumble earlier tonight, but she was ultimately eliminated. I can't imagine what would have happened if she won the Rumble and then won the women's title. Imagine. Here she comes, the longest reigning Women's World Champion in MAW history. Debuted in late 2024, like fall of 2024. Went to be undefeated to the point where she had a women's world title match at Rumble in the Bronx last year. She won that match. She became Women's World Champion and has not lost yet. She's been undefeated in singles competition since fall of 2024. So that's way over a year. Undefeated streak in singles competition, and of course she's been champion for 370 days. Crossed the year mark this past Monday. So this is huge stakes here. Let's send it up to Mike Rome. Does it all come to an end here tonight? Is this it? Does her undefeated streak come to an end along with her world title reign? Will Roz be the one to be able to claim all that and be a 6-time Women's World Champion? Completely unprecedented. And of course she'll be a 7-time champion overall. Stakes have never been higher here in the women's division as the bell sounds. There was an argument that this could have been the main event tonight. Oh no! Referee, wrong place, wrong time. Evelyn Quinn a little too overzealous with those chops. Big claws on in the corner. Evelyn Quinn was, of course, trained by JT Anderson, so it's not a surprise that she comes out of the blocks about as quickly as JT Anderson did in our last match. But this a regular singles matchup. Well, submission early on there by Evelyn. Roz, couple of kicks. Oh, I think that last one was to the face. Roz can't be happy about losing at the Rumble. And but she now has a chance to head into Hell on Earth as the champion. Madison Osborne, the winner of this year's Rumble. Huge for Madison. We hope that the mistakes that happened in that Rumble won't happen in the men's. Big flying forearm. Had to kind of turn midair there. That was impressive. I've talked about the first grouping of women's superstars here in MAW a few times tonight. Big knee from a suplex position. Roz was the leader of the women's locker room when the women's division became a thing. Been here almost longer than anybody. Part of that first crop of women's superstars. Oh, big kick to the head. Evelyn, of course, was a rookie when she became women's champion. She's been here for a while now. Oh! Look out! Suicide dive catches her DDT! What an insane move for Evelyn Quinn to do. A tope DDT and she throws Roz into the steps. Like I said, trained by JT, she knows how to get vicious. We've seen it. I'll go to the midsection. I'll have a tie up again. Roz pushes her away. Leg. Clothesline of sorts. Kick. Punch. Chop. Simple German suplex. Can't get any simpler than kick, punch, chop, German suplex. Count of 5. Remember, champion's advantage. If there's any sort of count out here, Evelyn retains the women's world title. And Roz went for a dive of her own and undershot. You heard the impact of her body hitting the floor. The count will restart. Roz got overzealous, overexcited. Being upset about what happened earlier tonight, she probably just wanted to take Evelyn out. As Evelyn, well, she had control for a second. Roz again. Look at Roz getting this crowd pumped up. Of course, don't forget, stay tuned. We still got the men's Royal Rumble match to come. Jack Rye will not be a part of it. They had a different situation than Roz did, apparently. Oh, into the barricade again. And again. Is that a count of 7? Roz gets back in the ring, count of 8. And we are back in the ring. And look at this. Oh! John Cena style spinning backbreaker. And just stomping away. Now we're going to pick her up. Oh, Roz. Kneeling fireman's carry there. A little bit of possum, perhaps. Kick to the upper back. Anyone's match so far. I couldn't tell you who was going to win this if you paid me to try. I take the money and run. Nice takedown with the arm. Roz really pulling out all stops here. Right hand. Oh, shot to the lower back. Really working on the back in this matchup so far. Evelyn off the ropes. Shot to the midsection now. Maybe the whole midsection of Evelyn is Roz's plan. Oh! Ripcord! Clothesline! Huge impact! There's a cover! There's 2! And no. Almost a rainmaker there from Roz. Insane move. Oh! Inside cradle! Inside cradle from Evelyn out of nowhere. Only a 1 count. Oh, good Lord, that was a surprise. Oh! I think she maybe overshot that drop. It sounded like she got impacted, maybe not. Again, Roz, bam! That ripcord clothesline for a second time. It's going to be Roz's night. Oh, maybe not. Evelyn now. A couple of ugly forearms, and Evelyn getting a little frustrated. Taking a step back. Big clothesline out of the ring. There goes Roz. Roz now taking a bit of a breather. Collar elbow tie up. Gets the better of Evelyn knee to the midsection. Roz is really taking control of this match over the last several minutes. Oh, Evelyn could be in trouble. Oh, that's playing possum. Got her knee up. She suckered her in. Oh, clothesline in the corner. Decides to slide down to the cover. Gets a 2. Now she had to know that wasn't enough. Perhaps just showing that she may have thought it was over. Dropped it to the back of the head. Mental games are just as important as physical ones in pro wrestling. And face buster by Evelyn. Just like Roz pulling out all the stops. And oh no! She taunted just a little too long. Roz caught her with that knee. Evelyn got too cocky and that may cause her. Look at this. What the hell is this? Oh, a roll up. A roll through. Whoa! Flying head scissors. Both knees to the throat and then she rolled out of it. And front head scissors. Now Roz. Springboard disaster kick. That could be it. We could be looking at a 6-time Women's World Champion dude. Oh, man. This is as good as it gets here in the Hammerstein Ballroom. As she cranks the neck of Evelyn Quinn. Oh, and again just working on the ribs and the back. Ooh, that was a boot to the mouth. Oh, wait a minute. We've seen this before. And she pulls back on the hands and the fingers and the wrist. And then knees to the back. Evelyn is in all kinds of trouble. Roz. Oh! That's it! Kinshasa! 1, 2, no! What? Evelyn Quinn just kicked out of the Kinshasa! Oh my God. Clothesline. Another one. Went for a boot. Tripped. That is Roz's biggest shot. And she nailed it. Look at her just standing around. She doesn't know what to do. She decides to go to the top rope. Big knee drop from the top. She continues to just kind of stand still from time to time. Oh my God. Oh God. Jesus, what a powerbomb. What a knee. These two are beating, well, actually, Roz is beating the hell out of Evelyn. Kicks to the face now. Trying to take Evelyn's face off. Somebody call John Travolta. Look at Roz from the other side of the ring. Full steam ahead. Big knee. And now face wash with the foot. Off the ropes. Boot to the face. That's got to be it. How much can Evelyn have left? 2, 3. That is it. It's all over. Evelyn's undefeated streak ended. Her 370-day title reign ended. And it's all thanks to the greatest women's wrestler, the greatest wrestler on our roster. Rosalind Dacia does it. She continues to increase her own record. 6-time Women's World Champion. Madison Osborne, this is your future. What a match that will be at Hell on Earth. And you can take nothing away from Evelyn Quinn ever. She went, 15, 16 months completely undefeated in singles matches and held the women's title longer than anyone at 370 days. But all good things come to an end. Congratulations to the now 6-time world champion, Rosalind Dacia. Talk to y'all a little bit more about tomorrow night's 2 for the Show special 2-year anniversary event as we all try to catch our breath before the Men's Royal Rumble. This man will likely be in this Rumble. Pat Ireland, tomorrow night, has issued the Ultra-Violent Open Challenge. He will face anyone on the roster for that title tomorrow night. And as you can see in the well, you can't see because of how I have the camera, but he has decided it will be a Falls Count Anywhere match. Remember, the champions always get to choose the stipulation for the hardcore championships we own. Pat Ireland, Ultraviolet Open Challenge. Who will step up to the plate? He's not the only one doing a bit of an open invitation. And I know this looks stupid. It's 4 blank slots. But the idea is tomorrow night, Melissa Brazil has announced the Savage Rose Invitational. Any 4 women can enter this matchup. And the winner will get a shot at Melissa next week as we get back into weekly MAWs. And this match will be table elimination. A 4-way table elimination match that will kick off tomorrow night's show. You have this, you have the Ultraviolet title, there'll be other matches I'm sure, and then you have what is the main event of our 2-year anniversary. Dr. Grant, Anthony McCarthy rematch that we've all been kind of waiting for after Dr. Grant became #1 contender back at Cold Wind Blows in December. He gets his rematch tomorrow in the same building, in the Hammerstein Rumble building, because why not have back-to-back shows in the same show, or in the same building? But this match will be 2 out of 3 falls. Our residency here, I guess you could call it, in the Hammerstein Ballroom starts with the Rumbles, ends with 2 for the show, and this 2 out of 3 falls match for the Middle Earth title will be the main event tomorrow night. But that's tomorrow. We've got 1 more Rumble to go here tonight. So let's send it up to Mike Rome one last time.
The following is the Royal Rumble match.
And for the men's.
The 2 superstars that drew #1 and #2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice.
Hell on Earth. Had to get that in there. Who's #1? Oh boy! It's somebody who's done just about everything at MAW except win a Royal Rumble. There's a chance, from what I'm being told, that the Women's Rumble earlier tonight may have been our longest Rumble ever. So that's a hell of a thing to think about here tonight. Max Edwards, Middle Earth Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Tag Team Champion. Maybe he hasn't won the Ultraviolet Championship yet, so he's not necessarily a Grand Slam superstar at this point. But he could win the Royal Rumble. Remember how long Amber Reeves lasted in the women's? I know she was #2, but she just about set the record. #1 and #2 start at the same time. Speaking of #2, who we got? Oh my! Well, this just got a hell of a lot more interesting, to say the least. Kazuchika Okada is back in MAW. The Rainmaker, former Middle Earth champion in his own right, only the 3rd wrestler outside of MAW to hold that title, which is insane because that title is meant to be defended anywhere and everywhere in any promotion. The other 2, Mark Henry and Adam Cole, baby. Both of those men have also competed in MAW Men's Rumbles in the past. Okada. This is his 2nd appearance in a Men's Rumble here at MAW. What will he do tonight? Again, #2 in the Women's Rumble lasted about 15 minutes. Or roughly somewhere around there. So we will have to see if Okada can make the same trek, or Max. Remember, 1 and 2 start at the exact same time. Here we go! As Okada just runs and takes down Max immediately, and Max spinning back kick. These two are going to have clashing styles to a certain degree. You've got the strong style of Okada and just the quickness of Max Edwards. Ooh! Come a long way from wackadoo, I'll tell you that much. If you know, you know, and you most likely don't. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Boots to the midsection. Number 3 already on his way. One half of YNF, the Hayes brothers, Mark Hayes. Heading into the Royal Rumble. Of course, the Hayes brothers also debuted in a Rumble a few years back. Spinning back kick by Max. Oh, Max tossed over the top. Could have elimination early here. Ooh, you saw Mark Edwards running up. Mark Edwards, I'm dumb. Mark Hayes running up for that. Oh, nice clothesline, taking down Okada. And Hurricane Rana by Max. Just like the first Rumble, and just like every Rumble here at MAW, we move through these numbers quick. Facebuster. It's Nick Boyd, the finisher. Headed to the ring. Back suplex. So nice that in the later years, some of these wrestlers who just went by monikers or nicknames have come out with their real names. Nick Boyd, Max Edwards, 2 of them. Anyway, well, Max has been Max for a couple of years now. Both see Okada and Max go for a move at the same time, just kind of miss. That was hilarious. There's number 5 on the way already. No eliminations yet. Ooh. Up to number 5, Rey Diego. Off the ropes. First Royal Rumble for Mr. Diego. Came into MAW late last year, eliminating Max Edwards immediately. Rey Diego saw that Max was still hanging on and eliminated him. Huge way to kick off his first Rumble. He's only wrestled once or twice in MAW. It's been a rough run for him as he debuted when we were in a rough patch. Max Edwards the first one. Von Rey Diego taken down by Nick Boyd. Mark Hayes, Snake Eyes through Okada. As O'Reilly enters at number 6. Mark Hayes drop kicks Nick Boyd. And now looking to eliminate Rey Diego from his first Rumble. O'Reilly, another man who did just about everything here in MAW. Except win a Rumble, of course. Look at this. He's got Nick Boyd. Alley-oop face first. And Okada catches him while he's down into a spinning toe hold, I think. Oh, man. Going after the leg. Super kick. As we look for number 7 now. So Okada looking to eliminate Mark Hayes. Xander Sullivan. Man who won the biggest Hail to the King tournament in MAW history. And then went on to defeat Freddie Voorhees inside Hell in a Cell. He's a former world champion, former NXT champion. He's had a rough go the last couple of years. He could win the Rumble and change all of that. O'Reilly takes down Okada. That'd be a hell of a match. Look at Nick Boyd. Could be about to eliminate Mark Hayes. Mark Hayes hangs on crossface in the middle of the ring. O'Reilly trying to wear out Rey Diego. Catch my breath. Number 8. Oh, who did I just mention? Freddie Voorhees. 3-time World Heavyweight Champion. The most popular man in MAW. The crowd has gotten so loud since Freddie entered that ring. Listen to this. All because Freddie is in the match. Always the most popular star every time we move games. Freddie Voorhees going after O'Reilly. Those two have had a mini feud over the years. Number 9. Mark Hayes has got some backup. Mike Hayes, his brother on the way. Samoan drop. Rey Diego going after Freddie. I don't know about that. Schoolboy super kick. And Mike Hayes caught on the way in by O'Reilly. Mark Hayes, Snake Eyes, Hurricane Rana by Nick Boyd to O'Reilly. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, back suplex by Okada. Rey Diego tossed on the apron by Freddie. Saw a backbreaker there by Okada. The Hayes brothers are going at it. I thought they'd help each other a little bit, but I guess not. It is every man for himself. Spine buster from Mike to Mark. Freddie really trying to get a Rey Diego, not working out too well. As Xander Sullivan, we saw that combo earlier in the Women's Rumble. I think from Roz. That's Falcon Arrow. Mike said nobody can beat up my brother except me. His jawbreaker there. I think Ray Diego just took down Freddie Voorhees. That's incredible. Spanish Fly by Ray Diego. I know the camera cut away from it, but a Spanish Fly, as I lose my voice. Ray Diego to the finisher. Oh. One hook to the legs. Oh, big knee to the back. Hayes brothers have stayed separated for the most part, except for that spine buster. That was so interesting for me, or to me. 8 competitor limit currently reached. Look at this. Ooh. Big drop kick by Ray Diego. The finisher, Nick Boyd and Xander Sullivan. I'm not really surprised they're teaming up. Jesus, what the hell was that? He's got a flip-flopped O'Reilly around and made his face hit his knee. Oh, the Hayes brothers kind of tried to double team. Didn't work. Freddie got involved. Now they're going after each other again. Xander Sullivan looking to maybe eliminate Ray Diego. Oh, kind of paintbrushed O'Reilly there instead of going after Diego. Boyd going after Diego, but it's too late. He was already recovered. People being thrown to corners everywhere. Diego with a suplex. Okada trying to get rid of Mike. Rid of Mike Hayes. German suplex from Diego to O'Reilly. See the strength of Freddie Voorhees there. Woof. Poison Rana. Oh. Neutralizer. Half and half suplex. High angle backdrop. And I'm just calling moves, but damn. Everybody hitting everybody with everything. Big DDT. Okada on the other side of Diego. Now going after Freddie. Interesting. And now Mark Hayes going to try to eliminate Freddie Voorhees on his own. O'Reilly eliminates Nick Boyd. And Ray Diego tossed over. Mike Hayes going to let him hang on. Surprised Nick Boyd didn't try to pull him off the apron. First elimination in a while there. Nice takedown. Oh, God. O'Reilly just... What the hell was that to Ray Diego? Got brainbuster suplex. I don't even know. Anyway, Freddie Voorhees trying to get rid of Okada, who's been in there since number 2. Diego takes down one of the Hayes brothers. And now O'Reilly. Ooh! And the alley-oop throw. O'Reilly's trying to fight out. Everybody's trying to surround O'Reilly for some reason. Okada. Ooh! Mark dropped on his knee. I believe this is number 10. We will be a third of the way through the Rumble now. Oh, spinning kick. Spinning kick. Randomly. Heads to the ring, one of the longest tenured superstars here in MAW. Has yet to win a world title or a Rumble. Fans aren't too happy to see O'Reilly. Oh, Northern Lights. O'Reilly in trouble. DDT. Oh. Lee now. Water slide to Mike Hayes. Both Hayes brothers hanging out under the bottom ropes. Freddie throws Diego away. What has Okada got in mind here? Oh! Fireman's carry into a brainbuster, it looked like. I'm not in there, but if I was, I would say you want to get rid of Freddie Voorhees. Nice tornado DDT. Big clothesline by Xander Sullivan. Saw the way that O'Reilly went, or Random Lee went flying. I went to say Random Lee as I was looking at O'Reilly. And it looks like one of the Hayes brothers, I think it's Mark, is in trouble. Eliminated. Mark Hayes has been eliminated. O'Reilly stays in it. Here's an attempted dropkick. I don't know if Mike realizes his brother's gone. Ray Diego eliminated by O'Reilly. 2 eliminations. Mike Hayes on his own now. Ooh, big knee by O'Reilly. And O'Reilly and Freddie have had their share of matches in the past. Okada still in this thing. Big knee to the face. He's been in this match about 10 minutes. Standing moonsault misses. I wasn't able to actually keep track of the time in the Women's Rumble. I know he stayed a while. Oh man, there's that leaping neckbreaker again. I'm not sure why he didn't let O'Reilly eliminate Xander. He didn't. Pushing leg sweep. Mike Hayes just trying to stay alive as we wait. Number 11. Eric Diablo. Now it'll be interesting to see how him and Freddie get on, considering they're the biggest ongoing feud in MAW. Is, oh God, got taken down immediately by Mike Hayes. See, Freddie immediately goes for Eric as soon as he sees him. Meanwhile, Random Lee in trouble. Xander Sullivan in trouble. Random Lee gets out of it though. Mike Hayes just trying to maybe clear the field a little, make it easier. As O'Reilly gets taken down, Freddie and Eric were going at it again as Okada takes down Freddie. Holy sh! Are you kidding me? Edge! Edge is in the Rumble! Or is it Cope? Thanks, Tony Khan, for allowing Edge to be here. I guess he does my Edge for us. Doesn't matter, I know that music every time I hear it. Adam Copeland in the MAW Rumble as Mike went for a Samoan drop to Eric Diablo and he reverses it. You never know who you're going to see in a men's Royal Rumble, women's Royal Rumble, any Royal Rumble. Look at Xander Sullivan. He's taking it to Mike Hayes with that attack again. And look at Okada and Adam Copeland. Now that's something I thought I'd never see in any ring, much less an MAW one. As O'Reilly takes down Xander Sullivan and now goes after Adam Copeland. Big German suplex from Okada. Could it be Rainmaker? Oh, big back elbow there from O'Reilly. Not going to let Okada get to him. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Some vicious maneuvers in that ring as Adam Copeland throws Okada. Oh, Okada blocks. Oh, tried to get rid of him there. That was close. Oh, and Freddie tried to get rid of Eric. I told you guys. I believe on the very first MAW 2 years ago tomorrow, we saw them in singles action against each other. So, ooh, nice super kick there by O'Reilly. Meanwhile, Freddie choke slams Mike Hayes, who is still in this thing. That's impressive. As impressive as Okada. Now in the men's Rumble, the record is 16 minutes, set by Predator. Oh, eliminated! Adam Copeland eliminates randomly. Double suplex Adam Copeland by Okada and Eric Diablo. Oh, Okada. Okada is close to breaking that record. Got about 4 minutes to go. And oh no! Eric Diablo eliminates Adam Copeland. Freddie Voorhees, what a move. Did you see that? Spun him around into a flatliner. Adam Copeland not in this Rumble for long, but it was good to see him as we move on to the unlucky 13. Oh, it's Grodd, former world champion in his own right. Diablo boots Okada in the face. I'm about to ask if maybe Diablo and Grodd could get along as O'Reilly punches him both in the face. Electric chair drop, spine buster. Everybody just throwing moves at everybody else. Up on the shoulders. He's got in mind here a snake eyes and a suplex side slam there by Mike Hayes to Okada as Anthony McCarthy, former Royal Rumble winner. He won the 2024 Royal Rumble. Sling Blade. Mike Hayes eliminated by Grodd. A hell of a showing for both Hayes brothers. But now Anthony McCarthy looking to eliminate Freddie Voorhees. What the? Grodd with the second elimination, and it's O'Reilly. Grodd with 2 eliminations within about 10 seconds as Okada boots him in the mouth. And Freddie trying to break out of this. And Okada into that brainbuster again. Who is our halfway point? Oh, business is picking up as another massive superstar gets in there. I hope the ring's been reinforced. Alexander Winters is now in with Freddie and Eric and Grodd and McCarthy even. What a clothesline to the back of the head. All 3 of those men right there. Diablo, Voorhees, and Winters fought over the Monsterweight title when it was around. Freddie hanging on and eliminated. You saw Eric Diablo trying to get him. Holy, I'm sorry. I know I keep stopping myself from saying shit, but Winters dropped the rope and Diablo's eliminated as well. Here comes Pimpster, who made his big shocking return in the Rumble 2 years ago. I'm still in shock. Alexander Winters gets in, throws out Freddie, and then drops the rope and gets rid of Eric Diablo. Powerbomb to Okada. 2 eliminations each for Alexander Winters and Anthony McCarthy. Both of them could be on the way to winning this thing. McCarthy get rid of Grodd, who barely hangs on. Number 17, Eric Lath. Bam! The boys are not going to be completely together in this match as O'Reilly's been eliminated as Okada takes down Eric Lath as soon as he gets in the ring. Oh, for a right hand. German suplex into the Rainmaker. I know I don't say it like Kevin Kelly does, but that voice is already shot. As we await number 18. Eric Lath and O'Reilly and Winters, the boys. Eric and Alex could work together, but Eric is currently down as Pimpster gets suplexed. Guillermo Gutierrez is in there now. Ray Diego already gone and eliminated. German suplex. German suplex. Oh, look at this. A short arm clothesline from Eric Lath. Nobody can call that the Rainmaker. So kind of takes down Gutierrez. Another German. And, oh God, stuff going on every side of the ring there. Okada tossed into the corner. Alexander Winters looking to eliminate Okada, who I just looked. Okada eliminated right after breaking the record. And there goes Eric Lath. That's 3 eliminations for Anthony McCarthy. Okada sets the record at 17 minutes. Here tonight, he breaks it by just a minute. As the Jester entered the Rumble at 19. Oh. Anthony McCarthy also eliminates Eric Lath, getting 3 eliminations. The record for eliminations is 6, set by Predator as well. And the very first Royal Rumble we ever did. That record still holds. The time record has now been broken, set by Okada, dropping to the back of the head by Pimpster. Alexander Winters and Anthony McCarthy, I have to believe, are the favorites, with the most eliminations currently in the ring. And they're the big boys, but the Jester looking, and that has his Grodd, who's looking to eliminate McCarthy. As we are set to be 2/3 of the way through this year's Royal Rumble match. Men's. The winner of the first ever Rumble, and the man I've been talking about, the record setter with 6 eliminations, Predator, who does have now the second longest time in this Rumble, in these Rumbles, at 16 minutes. In at number 20. Oh, ooh. Look at McCarthy taking down Predator, taking down Grodd. About to fill the ring up with the 8-man limit with number 21. And Pimpster tossed away. Randy coming to the ring. Oh, gets taken down. Former Royal Rumble winner in his own right before we brought the show to YouTube. This is what I remember. Down goes Gutierrez. And down goes Predator. And a super kick by Pimpster. I apologize, I have to yawn. What is with the bigger superstars poison rounding getting poison rounded by the smaller superstars? I'm eliminated. I'm in and out in less than 30 seconds, I think. Not a great showing for a former Royal Rumble winner. Meanwhile, McCarthy's still in there. I'm not sure who's been in the longest as of right now. Ooh. As we're within the last 10 entrants. Big chokeslam by Grodd. Ooh, alley-oop bomb there by Diego to Jester. Grodd tossed over the top. Predator stopping him from doing anything. Hurricane Rana by Predator. Grodd back in, goes after Diego. Face first into the mat. And Predator took down Pimster. And now Winter's going after Predator with a clothesline in the back of the head. Every man for himself. Anybody can win this thing. JT Anderson still our world champion. Only one title change, and that was the Women's World Championship. Congratulations again to Roz. As Neos Diablo comes out, Grodd may have help. JT Anderson's arch nemesis in at 22. Roz and Madison set for a collision course at Hell on Earth 9 in May. Who will be on a collision course with JT Anderson? As Tank thrown out and eliminated by Alexander Winters for his third elimination, tying the eliminations of Anthony McCarthy with eliminating McCarthy. As Diego and Grodd were thrown in a corner together, and Diego shakes it off, as does Grodd. They both get out of the way. And Diablo comes in and eliminates the Jester. Diego eliminated by Grodd, just like that. Oh, look at Predator, though. Look at this move. Oh. Neos and Grodd both eliminating a superstar almost simultaneously, one after the other at least. Jester and Diego gone. Standing shooting star by Pimster to Grodd. Predator is still in there. Only one person has ever won 2 Royal Rumble matches, and that was Melissa, who won them back-to-back, 2024 and 2025. It's never happened in the men's. Predator could do it, though. Oh, God. Takes down Neos, and now goes after Grodd as Alex trying to get rid of Predator, maybe. Look who's back! Braun Strowman as Pimster is eliminated. Braun Strowman at 23. Had a rivalry with Alexander Winters a while back. It ended in a unsanctioned match where the ring imploded as Grodd and Neos are fighting each other. I guess we saw that with the Hayes brothers earlier, and the Hayes brothers are, well, you know, brothers. Who's at 24? It's Rip Rivera. Huge opportunity for Rip. Another man who debuted in the Rumble many moons ago. And look at this. Look at Predator and Grodd working together, trying to get rid of Braun Strowman. Strowman says no. Once again, there's just the mass in that ring. There's got to be over half a ton in that ring right now. Oh my God, what is Alexander Winters doing? Winters has got, no way. No way! He just chokeslammed Strowman out of the Rumble! Good God! Pat Ireland enters the Rumble. We gotta see that again. Just a second. We can't. I waited too long with how the highlight reel works. I cannot believe Alexander Winters chokeslammed Braun Strowman out of here. Rip Rivera's already eliminated. I completely missed that. I apologize. Damn it, I'm probably too late on that too. Oh no. And it's Winters. Winters again. That's 5 eliminations with Braun Strowman as well. Alexander Winters is headed, but he's in trouble. He's in trouble. As Pat Ireland, who will defend his Ultraviolet Championship tomorrow night in an open challenge, is in there. Hazukai makes his way into the ring. Both his partners are gone. Predator goes after Winters. You can't blame him. Predator with the record, 6 eliminations in 1 Rumble. Winters now at 5. Could tie that record with 1 more elimination. What a Rumble this has been. Hazukai now. I mentioned that all the massive superstars in there, and then here comes, no offense, Pat and Hazukai. 4 men left in this Rumble. Hazukai was number 26. Who's number 27? Jack O'Neal. The legend of MAW. Perhaps literally the legend of MAW. In at number 27, tosses Pat to the apron. 3 more competitors to go in the 2026 Men's Royal Rumble. Alexander Winters just threw Hazukai halfway across the ring. Goodness. Whoa, 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 whoa. Predator eliminated by Grodd. Predator eliminated by Grodd. Predator will not be a two-time Men's Royal Rumble winner. And look, O'Neal getting ready to eliminate Grodd, and here comes Dr. Grant. He's going to have some backup, the old guard. The randoms are long gone. But Grant and O'Neal have been partners for a long, long time. Even before the old guard was a thing. Same with the randoms, really. And Grant suplexes Winters. Anthony McCarthy's already been eliminated. Could you imagine Dr. Grant wins the Royal Rumble and then goes on tomorrow night to win, or to fight for anyway, the Middle-earth Championship in the 203 Falls match? Number 29 on his way. Oh boy. Austin Anderson, two-time World Heavyweight Champion, has yet to win a Royal Rumble, but he's in there at number 29. Only one number could have been better than that. And that's number 30. But we'll see who that is. It's Pat and Austin. Longtime friends. Go, wait, Pat, wait a minute. Damn camera. Are you? Pat eliminated Austin Anderson almost immediately. I have no words. I was about to go into this big spiel about how we could get Anderson versus Anderson 3 at Hell on Earth, and the history of the Rumble with Austin Anderson, with Rumble in the Bronx, and how he won the title at the Rumble a few years ago. But he's already gone. Pat got rid of him as soon as he got in the ring. You never know what's going to happen in the Royal Rumble. Meanwhile, there's all sorts of shit going on around the ring. Pardon my language. 5 seconds before number 30. Oh no! It's the man that lost the world title back to JT in November. Big Knee to Neos. Randy Man is back. And there's his former tag team partner, Pat Ireland, goes right after him. Guess there is no brotherhood in the Royal Rumble. One of these 8 men is going to face the world champion at Hell on Earth 9, and none of the teams are staying together. Look at Neos going after Grodd. Code Red. Bam. That Pat just got taken down by Alexander Winters. Randy Man, who not only lost the world title back in November, Hosakai eliminated Alexander Winters, ties the record and gets eliminated, as does Neos by Grodd. We're down to 5 within seconds. Alexander Winters ties the record with 6 eliminations, eliminated himself by Randy, who I was just talking about. And then Grodd eliminates Neos. Randy Man won last year's Rumble. He could do what only one other person has done, and that's Melissa Brazil, win 2 Rumbles and make it back-to-back. Pat and Randy, former tag team champions, tag team partners and friends, but right now it's all about that World Heavyweight Championship. We could go back to Randy versus JT, or we could go back to something we have not seen in about 10 years with Pat. Of course, there's Dr. Grant and Jack O'Neal. Dr. Grant's never been world champion. O'Neal has, but it's been a long damn time. And Grodd has never been world champion. He came close many years ago. No, he was champion. I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. He was champion just for a short time. Well, it's double teamed by Pat and Grodd. Oh, but Pat. So many stories, so many potential matches for JT at Hell on Earth. You'd assume when it comes to power, the favorites are Randy and Grodd, but you never assume things as, well, I got it in, maybe going to save his friend. Instead, he eliminates Pat. Grant, springboard crossbody. You saw him look over at what was happening to O'Neal, and don't think O'Neal's happy about Grant not helping him out. Back body drop. Jack O'Neil could finally win a Rumble. Whoop. Maybe I spoke too soon. Randy nearly got rid of him. Could Randy Man do what I thought was unthinkable at one point and win a back-to-back Rumble? Of course, earlier tonight, Madison Osborne won the Rumble. Major win there. Everybody in this ring. Uh-oh. Look at this. Old Guard is down and out. Rod takes down Randy with a Gorilla Press Power Slam. Grant and O'Neil are just not working together, and I don't get it. When you got someone like Grodd in there, you want to take him out. Randy down in the corner. Grodd continues to kind of dominate here. These are the final four. Only one of these men can face JT at Hell on Earth. Again, imagine Dr. Grant walks into tomorrow night's main event 2 out of 3 falls match for the Middle Earth title as the Rumble winner as well. Uh-oh. Double underhook. German suplex with a release. So now Randy takes Grodd over to the rope. Looking to eliminate Gorilla Grodd. This will be a big elimination if Randy can pull it off. And Grodd, to the apron. He still went over the top rope. He still went over the top rope. Why the hell would you stop Randy from eliminating Grodd? Well, I guess maybe to get rid of Randy, make sure he doesn't win back-to-back Rumble. Double underhook suplex. Dr. Grant wants this more than anything, you can tell. Remember, the whole reason the Old Guard was started was so they could win back the company and take it back from everyone else. Winning the Rumble would be a great way to do that. Through the Stargate. Big knee, and now Randy standing tall. Oh, a shot to the midsection. And suplex. Final four. It's anybody's Rumble. Randy with punches and kicks and a clothesline. 3 people got to go over the top rope. Oh, Randy tossed into the corner. O'Neil. Oh, reversed by Dr. Grant. Oh, Grodd pushes him back into the corner as he got out of it. Uh-oh. Look at this. O'Neil trying to get rid of Randy. Grodd trying to get rid of Grant. I don't think O'Neil even cares at this point. Grant falls to the apron, but he still went over the top rope. All Grodd's got to do is push him off the apron. Randy still in this thing. Dr. Grant still in this thing. This is definitely looking to be... Oh! And I don't even know what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought entirely. This is just incredible. These 4 men giving it their all. Not wanting to get out of this matchup. Remember how quickly the women's one went from 5 to 2. It was just a couple of seconds. Oh, look at this. Look at Dr. Grant. Sweeps the leg into an ankle lock. Again, his longtime tag team partner and friend. But it is every man for himself as O'Neil gets out of it. And now Randy and Grodd going after O'Neil. Well, maybe not. Maybe Randy could be focused on Grodd here. Powerbomb. He went for an axe handle. Didn't get it. Big boot to Randy Man. And now O'Neil, or Grant. Jesus, I can't. O'Neil is down. Grant looking to get rid of Grodd. Oh. Punch to the face. Again, you would think maybe Grant and O'Neil would eliminate the other 2 and try to get it down to just those 2. Then they can fight it out. Into the corner. Now Grodd rights and lefts to Grant. No eliminations in the last couple of minutes. And as soon as I say that, Grodd must have overheard me. Dr. Grant eliminated. We are down to 3, and the fans are not happy. Oh, look at this choke slam. Face buster. Randy Man looking to, again, do what only one other person has done. No man has ever done it. Anyway, short arm clothesline. O'Neil has been in MAW almost longer than anybody. And has never won. We've only had a handful of Rumbles, and he's obviously never won any of them. It'd be huge for him and Grodd. Even though he was world champion, it was only for like a month. He's looking for that big title win, that big win, which would be the Rumble to Hell on Earth. O'Neal says, let's double team the man. They do so. And Randy knew O'Neal was going to be right there. He tried to stop him. Headbutt. Grodd, though, taking advantage of the dissension. And he just launches O'Neal. This is it. 3 men left. JT Anderson retained the world title in fairly dominant fashion earlier tonight in that Extreme Rules match. Only one of these men will face him. Remember, I believe he beat Randy Man in a last man standing match back in November. So Randy really looking to take back what is his. Plus, remember what JT did last year. Winning a match and kind of inserting himself into Randy's world title match and then stealing the belt from under Randy's nose. Randy likely wants that back. Let's get back at JT. Again, what is he? I don't understand. I'm genuinely confused on why he would stop Randy from eliminating Grodd. Spear! Massive spear from Randy to Grodd. I think Randy's had enough. He missed that right hand wildly. Now he's going to take O'Neal over to the rope. O'Neal in a lot of trouble here. Holding on barely. And again, down to the mat, or down to the apron. Oh, this is so... I almost said boring. It's not boring. It's just every time there's not elimination, everyone just kind of stares at each other for a second until the crowd gets worn out. Randy goes under the bottom rope. Really should just let Randy eliminate Grodd. Still don't understand what happened there. Uh-oh. Speaking of Grodd, we're going to eliminate O'Neal, who's been hanging on for dear life for a while now. Randy back to his feet. And a right hand to the face. Now Grodd. Thrown across the ring. And another spear. And this time O'Neal from behind. And through the Stargate. Wait a minute. Oh, what a left. Jesus, what a left. O'Neal's got to pick somebody up and throw him out of the ring. I said it during the Women's Rumble. To quote JBL again, you got to get the ass over the top. You can throw as many moves as you want at someone. It doesn't matter if they're still in the ring. I'm going to go ahead and say that O'Neal has done nothing but make mistakes, in my opinion. He's hit a lot of big moves, but he keeps stopping eliminations and not just eliminating people when he has a chance. I don't know what is going on with him. And there's Grodd now doing the same thing. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think Grodd maybe just wanted to make a statement. O'Neal eliminated. We're down to Randy Man and Gorilla Grodd. Randy Man could be the first male superstar to ever win 2 Rumbles and do it back-to-back. Or Grodd could shock the world. There it is. 2 men, 1 opportunity. The World Heavyweight Champion JT Anderson awaits. Are we going to get Randy and JT again? Or is Grodd finally going to do it? Well, look like I might have my answer. I might have my answer already. As Randy is teetering on that top turnbuckle. You can see Grodd is trying with all his might, but Randy is very, very strong. Lots of extremely strong wrestlers in these Rumbles. Look at this. Trips him down. And look, just choking Gorilla Grodd. I'm not sure how well that's going to work. Colin elbow tie-up. Grodd into the buckle. And now Randy puts Grodd in the exact same position as he was just moments ago. Trying with all he can to throw Grodd out of the ring. And a right hand by Grodd now. This would be a genuinely good singles match if we ever got it. Randy puts him on the rope, and he did it! for the second year in a row. Randy Man wins the Royal Rumble. I think there was a Wasteland Senton. Grodd in the background taking down Grant. Sorry if I suddenly seem like I'm not excited. It's just I've almost lost my voice so much tonight. One of the big spears by Randy. But he did it 2 years in a row. In 2024 and 2025, Melissa Brazil did it. In 2025 and 2026, Randy Man did it. Congratulations to Randy Man. And you know he's looking forward to facing JT Anderson all over again at Hell on Earth 9. Congratulations to JT for retaining, to Roz for becoming a 6-time women's champion and ending all of the reigns and all of the streaks that Evelyn Quinn had going. And congratulations to Madison Osborne for winning the Women's Royal Rumble. Join us tomorrow night for 2 for the Show, our 2-year anniversary. What a year it's going to be for MAW. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.